Hey, mighty men of God, Joe Martin here with Real Men Connect, where we help good men become great men God's way by providing them with real answers to real problems in the real world. Welcome to the Real Men Ride Along. It's a Saturday, good, beautiful day, kind of cool and nippy. I don't know when you'll be watching this video, but I'm on my way to have lunch with my wife and my daughter, and we're going to celebrate this day. This is Veterans Day, so I'm dating this this video. You could be watching it during Christmas or even New Year's. I don't know. So I don't know when it's going to come out. But the date doesn't even matter because I want to shoot this quick video while I'm going to on my way to my appointment to meet them. And I wanted to bring up a topic that is very dear to our hearts as Christian men, and that's evangelism. Evangelism. Now, I know it's not a topic that we talk about a lot, but it's something that we desire in our heart. When we've given our life over to Christ, we feel indebted. We feel the debt of gratitude that we owe God, for a lack of a better word, to show him how thankful we are. It's not about works. It's not about trying to perform and to win God's approval, but out of gratitude in our heart, we want to share God's good news, the gospel of Jesus Christ and his deliverance and his redemptive power. And the problem is, when we do it, sometimes we get a little bit overzealous. What I mean by overzealous, and you know what I'm talking about, especially when you just got saved. For lack of a better word, we kind of emotionally vomit on people because we can't wait to tell them the good news. And we have all the greatest intentions, and God shows us so much grace and mercy. Because a lot of times we chase them away because they see us and they see us coming and they run in the opposite direction. And God doesn't punish us for that. And God is not upset when we do that. He just wished that we use a little bit more discernment and wisdom. But I wanted to give you a simple concept. Now, I know that we should be intentional about witnessing to people and sharing our story, our testimony, because the Bible tells us that we overcome the world by the blood of the Lamb, the blood of Jesus Christ, and the word of our testimony. But I'm going to give you a simple way that you can do this almost on autopilot, and how you can, quote, win souls for God and for Jesus Christ, and be a great witness. And you can do it without being super spiritual, and you can do it without being super spooky and scaring people off when it comes to our faith. And the way you do that, it becomes natural. And I want to see if I can do this. I don't want to do this. It's kind of scary to do this while I'm driving, but I want to prove a point to you, give you an example, because I'm getting ready to stop at a light right now while I'm slowing down. If you saw me do this, and now I'm getting ready to drive again, but if you saw me that, what would be your natural inclination when you saw me do that? Now, if you were sitting in the car with me, or as you're watching this video, your normal reaction, and I'm getting ready to stop now, is, Joe, what are you looking for? What'd you lose? Did you lose something? Your natural curiosity when you see me looking around, checking things, searching for something, your natural inclination is to say, Joe, what are you looking for? Well, guess what? I just gave you a key tool to evangelism and a way to do it that will allow you to speak. People will invite you to speak into their life. Now, what I mean by that, I'm thinking about Matthew 6:33. Matthew 6:33, which was one of my anchor verses. My spiritual father and mentor says it to me all the time, no matter what problem I'm going through. He says, Joe, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and God's righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. Seek first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So what is the key to evangelism? To seek God with a sincere heart, with a hungry, thirsty heart, with an insatiable appetite kind of heart. And when you do that and let that manifest itself in your life in real time, when people see you seeking him, craving him, desiring him, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, but if you seek him and people see you seeking and looking and searching with your heart, guess what they're more inclined to say? Hey, what are you looking at? What are you looking for? What are you searching for? What did you lose? Here's my point. If you seek God enough, people can't help but ask, who are you looking for? What are you looking for? Guys, it's no different than when I get out of this car. If I stood up outside of my car door and I stared straight up in the sky, do you know perfect strangers will walk past me and stop? And guess what they would do? They will look up. They won't look down. Now, they might look around, but eventually they're all going to look up. So I'm telling you that be mindful, be intentional about your gaze. about the gaze of your heart, and seek God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength. And seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you, including the curiosity of those around you, which will give you an opportunity to bless them by sharing the good news in the gospel of Jesus Christ. Now, guys, I know that's simple, but we keep it simple. We don't try to go super spiritual. So if this blessed you, please share with another brother who you may be mentoring or discipling, so he doesn't believe he has to be super spiritual Joe or super spiritual Sam to be able to get the word of the gospel out to the masses. All he has to do in his heart is be sincere about seeking him and be willing to seek him when he's in the presence of other people. Guys, remember, we're males by birth, but we are men by choice. So each and every day, choose to be the man that God called and created you to be, because a male is a terrible thing to waste. So until next time, be blessed, stay strong, and as always, stay in God's grip. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.